What is up? What is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially you haters. Especially you, yeah. Because y'all watch me more than the people that support me. You're a bunch of fake, funky ass, broke niggas, and that's what I'm going to be exposing on this live. And to all my supporters, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for rocking with your girl. As you can see, I'm being consistent again, y'all. I got to get back in the algorithm. I got motherfuckers actually thinking that I fell off. How could I fall off when my life is soaring and you're still miserable going on channels talking about me? You're nothing more than plantation workers in a slave mill. What is up, my Vanessa? Hey, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, Queen MB up in this thing? Hey, Tracy. So, y'all, I ain't gonna make this live too long. I got so much better stuff to do. And honestly, I didn't even really want to do this live. But I'm tired. When I say tired, y'all, I mean tired. Okay? There's a point where you can be tired of doing something, tired of going through something, and then there's another point where you tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of these plantation worker bees running all over the streets of YouTube talking about me. Talking about me. They won't shut up. They come out with lies and they're miserable. And I'm sick of it. So I'm hopping on their heads. Meanwhile, the woman whose content I'm going to be doing is still incarcerated. So I have nothing to do on YouTube other than hop on their head and go back to my merry little way. So again, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the video. Okay. Please, I ask that you hit the like button. And for the most part, believe in your girl because I came on here being myself. And if I choose to leave, I'm still going to leave being myself. YouTube doesn't make or break me. It doesn't. It's an app. It's an app for entertainment. And that is what this video is about. This video isn't intended to harass or bully anyone. Quite the contrary. I'm the one that's been harassed. I'm the one that's been bullied. This video is just simply to show that the same people that run their mouths the most about me, well, their lives just aren't any better. Now, on the on the thumbnail, you see one of the biggest culprits it was. And for those of you who were in my chat last night, he had the audacity to come in here. Matter of fact, as soon as I set the notification, they were there. It shows how vested they are. So this show is for you, you monkey. Okay? This show is for you. Since you want some attention, since you go around all over YouTube talking about you want me to leave you alone, yet you go to chats talking about me, spewing nothing but lies, then here you go. You get your couple of minutes because, like I said, this live is not going to be that long. However, it is going to prove something. Before you go around talking about somebody, make sure your shit is straight. And most importantly, when you go around talking about somebody, why don't you tell the truth? Why don't you tell the truth? Now, this guy, I was never supposed to meet. I didn't know nothing about him. I didn't. I was misinformed and told that this man had a house for us. He had everything he needed. And then he was just a bum. We all know the story. I'm not going backwards to that. But this man, and I had several conversations about how messed up this fool that I had tried to be with was. We had several conversations. And the only thing I would ask him was, please tell him to get off of YouTube. He's an embarrassment to my brand. But he wouldn't. And the reason why he wouldn't is because his lame ass wants to be on YouTube. So since you want to be on YouTube, there you go. I got you. I got you. I got you, you fucked up scammer. So y'all, let's get into this. The guy's name is Jamal Hamilton. Okay? It's got two A's. And that is the one that goes around saying that he's Tari's roommate. Now it's suspected that they're in a gay relationship. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Something seems off because they would be laying up watching P Valley together. So, hey, I don't know. I don't have anything against the gay community. I have plenty of friends that, are attracted to opposite sex. So it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to stand in your truth. You definitely have a hatred towards women, and that's why you were abusive to your wife. His wife wants nothing to do with it. Nothing. Nothing at all. She has another man. She's living life and everything. But he can't get over that. So he and Tari just sit up and drink their sorrows away with each other, watching P Valley. Watching men, have sex with other men and watching, basically soft porn together. And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, if that's your thing, then do it. But he goes around and he creates animosity. He creates BS. He does. And he likes prostitutes. So, with that said, let's get this show started. Thank y'all for coming to the building. Now, this first receipt that I'm going to be showing is going to show it's a conversation between he and I. Okay? Because I never had a problem with this guy. I was never supposed to be around this guy. I went and moved with a guy that did nothing but freaking lie and was broke as fuck. Living with this guy. Now, what all he does to have a place to stay, I don't know. I don't know. But judging by those awful pictures of how he's looking now, he has to do a lot. Okay? Let's be clear. So, this first receipt, I'm going to be showing. Just a moment. And if y'all hear my daughter chewing, I do apologize. She chewing, using my restroom, everything in the mama, like I'm not on live. Okay, so just a moment. Okay. Now, I never showed this receipt on live, but this was actually sent to me when I first got out. And this right here is him. Okay, this is him. And I talking. So he knew where I was. Okay. And at the time when I first got out, Tari was trying to get me to talk to him. But I wouldn't because I was still under papers. And I'm even going to go so far as to show y'all that those charges were now dropped. So stop all that talking about Wicked went to jail. I went to jail and was wrongfully arrested. And that bitch that's on my thumbnail is the culprit that called the police. Now, I know y'all thinking she ain't that bad looking, but that's just a cartoon fix. Trust me. She looks nothing like that. She actually looks like Precious' biggest sister. Okay, let's be clear. And he was able to convince her, okay, to send him a lot of money. Hundreds of dollars. Okay? So when I got out, as you can see, I showed him where I was, and I sent him what someone had sent me. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to read over it. Hey, JoJo. Exactly. Hey, Bush people. Scared to come out. Matter of fact, if anybody wants to come up, I'm going to let you. I'm going to drop the link. But for now, let's look at these receipts. Now, this is what someone said. Look at there. Purpose fake. She was live every day for the whole 3 weeks. She got your money on her ACE card, allegedly, and Fifi may have gotten it in super chats only. Cam got a brand new barbecue grill the first week that you got locked up. Very suspect. They kept showing your mug shots. And then they went on to show me who my real soldiers were. He responded saying, "You're straight." And I said, "Thank you. Yeah, till tomorrow." That's back when I had just gotten out. Now, notice he didn't say anything about what they were alleging. Okay? Now, do I believe that they were actually going to do something? I don't know, because they're a bunch of haters. And you don't know what haters will do. I never did anything to that man. I tried to help him too. I tried to help him by mainly helping his friend, because when I got there, that man was on death's door. That's the truth. I swear to it. Now, the thing is about this particular guy is he wants to make people think that he's Tari's friend. But yet, he has Tari running around the streets looking like he looks. A drunken bum with nothing. Nothing. Can't even pay for one child. Sad. Do you know how long you have to go without paying child support to get up $17,000 for one child? And yet this man comes on YouTube saying he's not about YouTube, but yet he keeps my name in his mouth, talking about me and telling lies, y'all. And then has the nerve to say I didn't give him money for rent. I didn't owe him any money for rent. I didn't. I wanted my own place. I got stuck believing in his friend. Nothing else. Now, this right here just shows how things were. Okay? So give me a second. Give me a second. Now, the thing about this guy is he swears up and down, y'all. Swears up and down that he pays all the bills. And he wants you to believe that he's put together. And he keeps saying that he's for his boy. All of those are lies. All of those are lies. What's up, Max? Welcome to the building. And I'm going to show it. And after I show it, I ask that the next time you see these people conjugating in a circle, talking shit about me, you ask them about their miserable ass lives. You ask them, what are they doing? Now, hold on, y'all. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Hello? Oh, okay. I don't even know. The plantation workers exposed once again. They on some slavery shit. Okay. I'm on live. Bye. Bye. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay. So the picture that you're looking at is called the struggle house. This is called the struggle house. This is not a house of a person that is actually paying bills. This is actually the house of a person that not only can they not pay their bills, but, well, as you can see, they can't even afford furniture. I give them an A for the curtains. Okay. But hey, well, I guess we can give him a point for the ball. But that is how his living room looks. Okay. So we're not talking about someone who needs to be talking about somebody else on YouTube. We're talking about somebody that's struggling to keep it together and have a roof over their freaking head. So rather than waste your time talking about me and I ain't thinking nothing about you, why don't you learn to pay your bills, sir? Yeah. hmm Now, I know what you're saying. We can, well, at least it's clean. Yeah. So you think, but walking on that floor is why Tari's feet was so fucking dirty. Okay, let's be clear. That's why his feet was so nasty. So just understand that some things you look at just ain't what it seems. It's actually pretty filthy. Okay, but nonetheless, I digress. Okay, so now this is the thing, right? When I first got there and I was told a lie that, oh, I've got this house, blah, 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 got all this money and all those things, I was sent this picture. Okay. Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, now I was sent this picture and I was told, well, this is my house. This is where we're going to be staying. So I said, oh, okay, well, this will do. This will do, right? Not a bad looking house. It's brick, right? But the thing, what I wasn't told was, it was that piece of shit's house. I didn't know that. I didn't know nothing other than what I had been told. And Max, if she came up on the panel, she could let you guys know he was all over the streets of YouTube bragging about how he had a house for us. I didn't know nothing about living with that man. I'm in my 40s. I don't sit up there and have to live with my man and another man. Who does that? So this is the house. So I tried to show this person respect while we were supposed to be getting what I thought our own. And then when I saw how fucked up he was, I felt I was going to get my own, which is what made them mad because this struggling ass nigga needed help with the bills. He needed help. That is why he used that big bitch that's on my thumbnail. That is why. He had to get money. Because unlike Tari, he does probably pay his child support. So I give him a point for that. I'll give him a point for that. Now, this is the thing, right? Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling it up. Okay. This is what happened after I left. You see, I left in April of 2022. In April. No, excuse me. Was it May? Sorry, y'all. It was in the ending of May, the middle of May. Okay, when I left. But then in October, months afterwards, look what happened. Look what happened. He could not pay for that place. And I know what you're thinking. Well, it's a nice house. Maybe he got down on his bills. But there's no excuse. And I certainly was gone. So why couldn't he pay for where the fuck he stayed at? It's two men, two grown men in a house. One man isn't taking care of his children, okay? And the other one swears that he's got so much money. What's up? Oh, I don't think that was Tari's apartment they were staying in before you came either. That was Tari's mama's house. What's up, Reese Cup? Okay. Now I know what you're saying. Like I said, everybody get down on the look. Everybody can, have trouble paying their bills. But y'all, then when I did some digging, look what I found. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Shout out to everybody up in the building I fucks with. Now, look, before y'all here, just gonna show you this so you'll know that this is about his rent. Okay. It says the plaintiff RH Partners OW LLC and the defendant Hamilton Jamal and all other occupants, meaning him and Tara. Okay. Two grown ass men that can't pay their rent, but be all over the streets of YouTube talking about me. And I've been long gone. Okay. So just a second. Just wanted to show you guys that. So because they'll lie and say it wasn't rent, right? So let me ask you, how much would you think they would be in back rent? Okay, to have to be sent to court. $1,000, $2,000. Quite the contrary. Quite the contrary. Now this was shocking. This was shocking. See that? $350 motherfucking dollars. $350 motherfucking dollars. A Section 8 housing authority ass nigga couldn't come up with $350. He actually had to go to court on it. Inability to pay. Now, mind you, this was in October, well after I was gone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well after I was gone. Inability to pay. But yet they want to convince you I'm so bad. No, I'm going to convince you that they're just so broke, lame, stupid, don't know how to take care of themselves, and need to go get a life. Stop trying to get attention based off of my name. Stop trying to conjugate with people who, well, they get numbers off of me. So there you go. If they talk about other stuff, they get 500 views. They talk about me, they get 2,500 views. Well, there you go. That's their motive. But what is your motive, sir? Why are you more concerned with getting on this app, so-called taking up your friend that looks like a freaking zombie, looks like an original slave, looks like a person that was straight out of a Roots movie, instead of taking care of your priorities? Why is it you would have to be sued in court for $350 and not be blessed that the government is helping your lame ass with a place to stay? Why not? I wish I had to pay $350 a month. And shout out to the people that do get help. This ain't to down nobody that gets help with the government. If you need it, then use it. But the main thing is take care of your freaking kids. Take care of your responsibilities before you want to talk about somebody. Don't waste your time on a freaking app and can't take care of yourself. You know? Don't y'all think that's sad? For them to be wasting all that time trying to convince people that I'm somebody that they want me to be, that I'm not. Look at there. Two grown ass men, and this man can't even, y'all, come on. Failure to pay child support. And he's gonna keep getting arrested every time he misses a payment. And the same night that they did a live talking shit about me was the same day he had just got out of jail. He had just got out of jail. Just got out. And it's sad. That's sad to me. And people kiki and ha 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 and wicked a scammer. But I showed on my video last night. So shout out to those of you who saw the live last night that see who the real scammers are. And it's these people that were huddled up in a corner. You get it? It ain't me. And stop trying to tie me on to everybody else. I can only be me. And that's what I'm always going to do. And regardless, if I don't do content anymore for one sector, do you know how many millions of other people it is that will value my content? You can't grow yourselves off of talking about me. I've put in the work. Now, am I in the algorithm now? No, I'm not. When I look at my analytics, all of the channels that I was grouped with before are gone. It's a clean slate. There's 2 little dots under each name, meaning I'm not in the algorithm. I stayed off YouTube enough to where I have a clean slate. That is why I don't want to talk about Muckers and Love by Erica. I don't want to talk about Mo 3 Sector or any of that stuff on this platform. That is why. I want to keep that clean slate until I start doing my content on Jaguar Wright. I've been going over there to that sector, keeping up with that information. And I think that that's going to be beneficial to people. I think we can have some great conversations and hopefully help some people. But they seem to think that going around to any of people that want to talk wrongly about me is the way to go. But they can't take care of their children. They can't take care of themselves. And they can't pay where they rest at. Now, the big bitch on the thumbnail was in love with this ugly nigga. And he looks like a frog. I'm going to be real with you. He looks like an anorexic frog. Okay? And he's bald in the top. You know, which I guess that would be okay if he could go on and go bald, but he one of them type of people with a funny shaped head. So that's not really an option, you know? So he tries to keep his head, you know, where I guess you can't really see it and do the little comb overs, but sir, it ain't working. Sir, it ain't working. And as you can see by the thumbnail, he's kind of outdated. Like these men haven't even hit 40 yet, and yet they look like they're from the 1950s. He look like a 60s Negro, which they're slaves. So, hey, it is what it is. But the thing is, they need to get the fuck off of what I got going on. Stop bothering me. I don't bother you all. I've been clear from the start. I don't fuck with you. So move on. Move on. Okay? What's up, YouTube cameras? How you doing, my love? Welcome to the building. But y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all don't know how to do that. So tonight, I said, you know what? They want attention. I'll give it to them. So let's talk about her. Let's talk about her. These are the people that's responsible for dismantling Angel Gang, if y'all want to know the truth. And I've spoke briefly about it, but because I felt so bad for this woman, I tried to keep her name out of the panel. But yet, there they go, up in TZ's chat, typing. Nothing but lies, untruths, things that they know are lies. But they still have to talk about me because they're obsessed. And I'm going to expose more of them. In fact, I'm going to expose TZ punk ass. And I'm going to show y'all the person behind those avatars. Sure ain't a Caucasian woman with green eyes. But that's later down the line. For now, let's keep to what it is and talk about how this precious looking bitch, okay, who I was nothing but nice to, snaked me for This fool. A man that can't even pay $350 worth of rent. That's the truth. He had her giving him money. And I do believe she thought that she was doing right by giving him money. But you got to ask yourself, if that's the case, then why was she being evicted? If you want to help a friend out, that's fine. But why would you help somebody when you doing worse than they doing? His rent $350, hers was what, like $1,800? And instead of her taking care of her business, she felt compelled to give this fool money. Take care of him. Meanwhile, he just spending in the household, buying me wings and stuff, and I knew nothing about it. So when I found out what was going on, I tried to put a stop to it. And I told her that he was only using her. He talked shit about her. He literally was attracted to one of my other ex-moms, Tamika. Not her. Since she was too big. Since she had low self-esteem. He wasn't into all of that. But yet he took her money. He joked several times and talked about why I didn't introduce him to some of my pretty mods or my pretty members or my pretty, followers. Why was it all the bitches I talked to behind the scenes were big burly looking bitches? That's out of his mouth. But she still gave him money. And when I called her out on it, she got upset. So I got more upset. Because she tried to say she was giving him hundreds of dollars so I could have a place to stay. But the truth is, by that time, she knew how fucked up Tari was. So if this was my friend that wanted to help me in need, wouldn't she have given the money to me to go get a place? Why would she have given it to him and he was buying projectors and all kind of stuff? Wings. Still not paying bills. But nonetheless, he and Tari could easily watch P-Valley, on their projecting screen. So all was good. Okay. And that's what dismantled us. Because I ended up cussing her out and telling her she was used. Like she was. Like she was. And the other members of Angel Gang took her side. They thought I was too harsh on her. And that's how we fell out. Shortly after that, they were on AB Empires telling lies about me. But then they came back and apologized. So briefly, y'all saw that. It's all recorded. Still on my channel. But I never did anything to these women. And the only thing I told them was, that's a wrap. It's over with. And they couldn't deal with that. And because she was so resentful, that night I got into a fight with Tari, even though he threatened to choke me out, even though he lunged at me first and I was only defending myself, she called the police. She told him I was a crazy YouTuber online trying to kill or off my boyfriend. She had the address because she had been sending this man gifts. And when I was when I was arrested and put in the back of the police car, they played the police call of them calling it in. And they said her full name. So I ain't telling what I think. I'm telling you what I know. I have her legal name. Now, I'm not going to dox her just because I feel sorry for her. Well, at least I'm not going to dox her tonight. Let's say that. Let's just be real. I have her full legal name. And it was her that called the police on me. Even though now they've been on other panels lying, trying to say I called the police. It's a lie. Say what you want. And then they go around trying to act like I did something wrong, right? But if I did something wrong, hold on. Ah, hold on 1 second, y'all. I lost the page. What's up? How y'all doing tonight? I'm not gonna make this live too long, but I just felt compelled to come on here and give them the attention that they wanted. Okay. Meanwhile, I hope everything is going well with y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. This one I seen. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So check this out, right? If I did anything wrong, then why is it I was given this? Now I did scratch out my name, but this right here was filed September 12th, 2022, right? Case dropped. Charges dismissed. I never got on, here and said I didn't beat his ass. I clearly said that. But what I said was I was defending myself. So in court, I had to fly back to Texas a total of 4 times. Okay. Back and forth to Texas. And I ended up having to spend thousands of dollars to do so. But it was worth it. While they were talking about I was homeless, I literally was having to catch flights back and forth to Dallas. I just didn't speak about it because I was already told that they would be dropping the charges. I never entered a guilty plea. It never got that far. It didn't. And they dropped the charges, mainly because of the way that I was lied on. They had a lot to do with it because I definitely was guilty of beating the shit out of him. Okay? So all of that about Wiki going to jail, please stop. Please stop. Motion to dismiss prosecution. Now, if I'm telling you I beat the shit out of him, why is it that they said that there is no reasonable likelihood of successful prosecution, even though they had the whole video of me beating his ass? On YouTube, they've only played a clip. They played a few minutes. So you didn't get to hear him threatening me. They cut that part, started off with me and him, and made me look like the guilty one. But YouTube sent them the whole video. So why is it you think they dismissed the charges and determined that probable cause for it was not there? Other than it wasn't. I was defending myself. I don't let men beat on me. Let anybody beat on me. Okay? So stop with the dumb shit. Stop with the false fucking narratives. Can I ask that y'all please hit the like? It's free. So again, somebody that can't pay their bills has no room to talk about me. Somebody that can't take care of their children has no room to talk about me. Somebody that was a trifling ass mother who couldn't be there for their children when they were alive and now wants to go around asking for sympathy everywhere. They can't talk about me. Someone who sits up there and takes care of men, or well, I ain't gonna lie, 3 of the ex-mods all had men that cheated on them. talk to them like dogs, call them bitches in front of their children and everything. But that's the best they could do. So, I mean, it is what it is. But they have no room to talk about me. If anybody talks about me, well, you see what the fuck happens. Okay? So, you scary assholes, just go on with your life. Go on with your life. And Jamal, here you go. Let me put your name in the chat. Let me put your name in the chat. Because I know people don't like people who deal with prostitutes and can't pay their bills and then want to brag. So if anybody feels compelled to report this foul ass nigga, you have my blessing. I have tons of proof to show of what he does and says to prostitutes. I do. I do. Okay? You're a Section 8 person. And I don't think you should lose that. If you can't pay $350, I know you can't pay for a place without government assistance. So stop. Continue using that big bitch on the thumbnail, and be happy. Leave me the fuck alone. You get it? I've moved on with my life, and that's what makes these people so mad. So mad. And I'm just sitting back laughing at them. Not upset about that bullshit. That was a year ago. I'm upset about the fact that there are content creators that don't have any content, so they have to go over and over and over about me. When I did what the fuck I had to do at that time, and that's what I'm gonna do. Right? Wouldn't you? Who sits around and lets a man talk trash to them or hit them? Who does that? Who does it? So y'all, I already said I wasn't going to be on here this long, and this is much too long for me to be around now. So I'm going to end this live and get back to my life. Okay? I'm resting up, enjoying myself. But I will be back. Okay? Best believe that. I will. Very, very soon. And I hope y'all have a good night, because I know I am. Fuck you lame ass, broke ass haters who can't pay for your place to stay. Do you know how stupid I would feel if I had to walk in a courtroom for my house and I couldn't pay $350? Do you know how lame you are? And this isn't to harass anybody or any of that. This is the bully. This is just stating the facts. That my stalkers are fucked up. And they wish I was fucked up like them. So have a good day. Thank you all. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? Most importantly, thank you haters for sitting in the bushes scared to pop out. Because you prove what cowards you really are. I don't need you. I don't want you. Hell, nobody needs and wants y'all. Y'all the worst bunch of slaves I've ever seen. So y'all keep going over there to the plantation and talk about, oh, wicked so bad, wicked so bad. Meanwhile, I'm living my life. It ain't a goddamn thing you punk ass bitches can do about it. Y'all, I'm out. Peace. $350 and you gotta go to court. All you got in your living room is a ball. With a big bitch that you pimping that can't even pay for where she stay at. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Y'all, I'm out. Peace.